LDBC, this is your boy, the Coach, live on the Coach's Show, live. Okay, guys, welcome to my Afterthoughts on the Brittney Griner release. Now, folks, I was wrong. I legit thought that Brittney Griner wasn't going to be released no time soon. I thought this because, Russia is a stickler for following the rules. They're a stickler for it. And this is what they do. Okay? But Russia, I guess, in the midst of a war, in the midst of everything going down, even Russia, was willing to make a deal. A deal. A deal for what? They traded Brittney Griner for a Russian arms dealer. Damn. One got to notice, though, and one got to understand, okay? Now that they got this guy back in their custody, this Russian arms dealer, now that they got this guy back, what are they going to do with him? That's my question. What are they going to do with this guy? Are they going to use this guy for their purposes? Are they going to just put him in jail? We don't know what Russia is going to do with this guy. None of us know. We don't have an idea. I tell you what, though. The world... Well, no, sorry. I won't say the world. The U.S. just let a dangerous man back in the world. And for who? For one Brittney Griner. Now, you got everybody up in arms because some people happy that Brittney Griner back. Some people are kind of questioning, why is her life more valuable than, a Marine, a teacher, because she can put a ball in the hoop. We've got that kind of narrative going on. Here's what I'm going to say. And I'm going to tell it to you from the afterthought point of view. Brittney Griner was a person who had trouble following rules. When she was in high school, she had problems following rules. When she was in middle school, she had problems following rules. On the college level, she had issue with team rules. And now as an adult, and also playing professional, Brittney Griner has an issue with authority. Isn't that something? She's got an issue with authority. But when authority put her away for a long time, or at least that's what she thought, Brittney Griner had no words for authority. She prayed. She begged that authority will release her. And release her where? Back to the same country that she had a lot of anti-statements against. Now listen, I know what America does on a regular basis to people who look like me. I know. But Brittney Griner, you can't say that you hate some parts of this country and you begging this country to get back. Can't say you hate America and you begged America to come back. It just don't make sense. And this is what I always tell y'all. Because some people, they travel abroad and they say, oh, it's so much better in this other country than the U.S. Oh, it's so much better, but let your ass get arrested. Let your ass get put in jail. Okay? When those things happen to you, you begin to understand that this is not the U.S. And Brittney Griner had the same mentality. She had the same mentality. She had the same sentiments about America. And this is not some video, some pro-American video. No, that's not what I'm saying. Okay? Please understand what it is I'm saying. But many people go abroad and they say how much better it is than the U.S. How much this, how much that. But when something go down in these countries, and when you lose your freedom a little bit more freely than you do in America, you have to begin to think, okay, wait a minute. I can fight in America. And I may lose every single battle in America. But one day, if I keep fighting, I can win the war. As far as Brittney Griner is concerned, okay, in this other country called Russia, she fought a battle, a long battle. And somehow she won this war. But she lost the war of position. And I tell you what I mean. She lost the war of position. Because what does Brittney Griner say about America now? What does she say about America now? I guarantee you she happy she back. I guarantee you that Brittney Griner is happy to be back. I promise you. She's happy to be back. So now with all the anti-American comments that she made, does Brittney Griner take them back? Well, because America brought you back. America brought you back. Folks, I'm going to leave you guys with this. I'm going to leave you with these parting thoughts. When you go to another country, okay, I want you guys to take a visit to the prisons. I want you guys to actually go and see how law enforcement is run there. Guys, you got countries where the police officers, they rob civilians, where they rob tourists. I know. I've been in countries where I've physically seen tourists robbed. I've been in countries where I've seen people just beat down for no reason. I've been in countries like that. See, in America, we have the ability to sue. We can take you to court. We can do whatever we want to do in America because it's our right to. We have a right to sue you. We have a right. We have a right, damn it. But in countries like Russia, you have really no rights. In countries like, people say, well, I want to go back to Africa. In many of those places, in those provinces in Africa, you don't have any rights. Or, I enjoy living in Mexico. Well, in some places in Mexico, you don't have rights. You have no rights. So think about that the next time you want to travel abroad. Think about it the next time you want to travel abroad. And think about it the next time you say, well, I can't stand America. See, I've said it, but I also come back and say, but I've been other places. And if you've never, ever been anywhere else, okay? If you've never been anywhere else, then you can't comfortably say that these places are better than America. Ask the people that live in these places. Ask them. Ask these people, can they, protest? Because in some countries, like in China, when I visited China, it's illegal to protest, almost. In some places, you can't protest. You get shot on sight. I didn't know that. And in some places in Africa, if you try to protest what's going on with the government, they have a lot of corrupt police officers that will shoot you. Or if they stop you and you try to resist them, they'll beat you and kill you. Let that sink in. Let it sink in. I bet Brittney Griner, she's going to keep her mouth shut about America. Brittney Griner going to shut up about America. She's going to shut up about how oppressed we are in America. Because oppression is worldwide. But I also think that other countries, they're much, much, much more oppressed than the blacks in America are. Oppression ain't good. It's not a good thing anywhere. Nah. Oppression is never a good thing. It's not a good thing, y'all. It ain't good. But I tell you, when I went to China, I felt more oppressed in China than I did in America. Because you thought in America they look at you because you're black. In China, all they do is look at you because you're black. All they do is have stereotypes about you because you're black. Let it sink in, y'all. Brittney Griner learned a lesson. She learned a lesson. And I think maybe just for a short time, we'll see. Y'all think Brittney Griner gonna start following rules? Only time will tell.